and welcome to the Guild 2 Renaissance. My name is Adifos, and this is going to be a building maintenance tutorial. I'm going to show you today the basics of actually how to work your buildings, and in a later tutorial I'm actually going to go into a deeper dive in every class's building and show you how the building operates. Now, I know this is just a tutorial, and I'm actually just showing you on how the buildings operate, but I'm actually planning on doing a Let's Play series so you can actually see what I do to use the buildings and make money effectively. So as of right now, I'm just going to show you the basics of building. So we're going to start off with construct a building. I think we're going to do... Let's do a public house, and I'll show you the basics of public house. So always make sure that the building is close to the market as possible. So a good spot, and it takes time for the building to be constructed. So while that's being constructed, let's go ahead and I'll show you how to operate a hut, which basically has most of the basics of maintaining a building. So as you can see, these icons are all things that we can do in a building. We can open the storeroom, which shows us what is in storage and what is in the sales stock. And here's the transport screen and your character inventory screen. On this tab, this is a improved building tab. Basically, it has extra perks that you can purchase with gold, such as if you right click on them, you can actually see what they do. For instance, storage amount actually increases the capacity of item stacks. And not only storage, but there also is workspace, which increases how many employees you can actually have hired in the building. There's also building protection from fire and burglary. I can't say that word very well, you have to excuse me. And spyglass, which gives you the ability of spying on someone. So buildings have, they have basic, like they can increase how many products the building can make, and also gives you or your workers extra abilities. It just depends on the building. So as you can see, our public house is done. So let's take a look in the public house. So as you can see, we have the normal abilities with just a few more that I'm going to go ahead and point out. I want to show the improved building again. There is a fireplace which increases attractiveness. Attractiveness is very important because it gets people to come to your building. And there's also productivity, which is very important also in your businesses that produce items. So it looks like we have all the basic stuff on there as well as extra products. Building levels, you can actually increase your building level to a better building. It requires money, and it also requires a level. So our patron is level 1, so he can't have this building as of right now. And I will go in a later tutorial, show you how to progress your characters in level as well as politics. So we have a manage building button here. We can actually manage the building ourselves or let the AI do it. So all we have to do is just click AI, and we can actually control what the AI manages from these sub-menus here. But we don't want AI to manage it, so we're going to click cancel. We can hire a random employee person by clicking this button and clicking apprentice, and we can hire a rogue, which she's not going to be good in our business. There's another rogue. Another rogue, wow. This versus scholar. I usually get either patrons or craftsmen in my businesses. So there's a craftsman, so he'll be good at actually making products for us. So over here in the production and storeroom, instead of just showing this menu here, it actually puts a production menu on this side. So this menu is actually used to produce goods or collect raw materials. So we're going to have our workers go ahead and make grain porridge, which we require one grain of wheat, which we have a bag of wheat here, and we can produce 5. So every bag of wheat will give us 4 grain porridges. And this is how many workers are currently working on the product, and this is how many minutes or a time frame of when the product will be complete. When the product is complete, it'll show up in this here, As you can see, we have 0 right now. So let's go ahead and put us working on it too, and go ahead and cut that time frame down. So while they're crafting it, I want to show you the other tabs you can do for sales carts. So sales carts are important because they allow you to take items to the market. So we can actually purchase a cart. So now we have 2 carts. We can sell a cart by clicking on the cart and then push selling. Which will sell the cart. We can repair a cart if it gets damaged, or we can throw it away. I don't use the send button too often on carts because it actually just brings the map and just makes it a little more confusing. That's good for if you are comfortable with that method. However, I'm more comfortable with this method that I'm going to show here. So as you can see, we have 4 grain porridges. We have the option of putting in the sales stock, which it'll randomly generate money at a random time, or players can buy from you. Or you can get a lump sum and put it in your cart. Select in the cart, dispatch, and dispatch to the market.
Already on my way.
I don't know why she didn't go that direction, but we'll take the long route. Okay, so she's almost there. This is the market area. Just look for a bunch of tents pretty much. And she is about to make her stop, which is right over here. There we go. So as you can see, we got 152 gold for those porridges. Alright, so there are more options you can actually do in the building. So
That's all it is.
this green button here actually is what you can actions you can do while inside of a building, and this applies for all different buildings, but I'll go into more details in later parts. You can go the workers. This basically just has your dynasty leader or whoever owns the building basically go the workers and make them work faster. But be notified unless you have the talent to not reduce reputation. Then whenever you use this action, it will actually decrease your reputation with your workers, which is bad. Pay bonus. You actually take money out of your coffers to pay your workers extra bonuses, but this will also increase your reputation with your workers at a cost. So you can actually select, if you select the bigger one, that means you get more reputation, but it usually costs lots. In this building specifically, serve guests actually it increases the happiness or satisfaction of your customers when they are inside your tavern. Ask to dance is a social type of move. You can actually use this on different people to increase your reputation with them as well, but being notified, it costs money. But since this is our tavern, we get to use that action for free. Okay, so that is actually going to be the end of the basic building tutorial. If you have any questions on any basic building maintenance, post a comment below, and I will help you out the best I can. On the next part, I will include all the Patreon-specific buildings, and then I will go on to the Craftsman. Thanks for watching.